Good evening. Today's topic is monitoring what you allow into your system. And one of the main subjects that I'll touch on is just hip hop music. Like, I love hip hop. I live it. I was born into it, raised on it, and I listen to it daily. It's therapeutic to me. But I think that what we have to do is we have to look at hip hop, the state of it, the past of it, the future of it, for what it actually is. And that's, unfortunately, we have to look into the lyrics that we're constantly exposing ourselves to. Not just us, but we have younger generations that expose themselves to hip hop on a daily basis. But unfortunately, it's a lot of killing that go on in hip hop. When I say it's a lot of killing, like, you could be deemed to be a efficient lyricist, aka the GOAT, if you can strategically kill black people in your music. Right now, you can turn to any major radio station. You can turn on the radio, and for hours on end, you can hear black people killing other black people. And you can call it an art form. You can call it a gift from God. You can call it whatever you want to. But what I want you to be mindful of is be conscious of what you allow into your system. If you listen to killing all day and you look at killing all day on TV, unless you're operating from a place of emotional intelligence, and we'll touch on that at a later time, you may be subjecting yourself to a degree of depression, a degree of, I call it the black cloud effect, because you're letting all of this death in. It eventually, in certain situations, it may come out of you. I'll give you an example. Years ago, I was a case manager out in Clayton County, and I was dealing with a kid. He had to have been about 17 years old, smart guy. But when he took his test, he would have his headphones in. He would always be listening to music. And then one day I heard him get into an altercation with somebody, and I'm almost certain when he responded with the lyrics from a song. And then I remember when I was young, I used to do that. Like, if it was about to be some animosity or we was about to creep off into a danger zone, I might give you old Tupac line. I might give you old 8 Ball and MJG line, just because that's what my mindset was. And I'm not saying that's how everybody operates, but I'm saying that if you put something that produces life, something that is motivating into your system, those things will eventually come out. But if you are surrounding yourself with death on a regular, and you're not smart enough or emotionally intelligent enough to decipher what's real and what's not, and I'm not saying what they're doing is not real. I'm saying if you talk about death, if your mind structure is centered around death and dying and killing and hating black people, it is bound to come out. It is. Thus, some of the lyrics I have heard was like, I'm like the Black Klansman, or you killing black people, bro. You killing black people. And like I say, I'm not pointing a finger at nobody, because I love hip hop. I listen to it. But for me, what I have to do is I have to allow some other stuff to come into my mainframe. So I'll listen to the hours of Thunderstorm. It brings me relief. Or I'll listen to some motivational speaking. I'll listen to something that's therapeutic to me. And I'm not saying hip hop can't be therapeutic. I'm saying when you take a young mind and you barricade them with a mindset where he or she does not realize all the things that they're capable of doing, and they think they're in this little corner. We are people that we create, and we create with the tools that we're given. I think the problem lies in that we don't understand all the tools that we have access to. So we're utilizing the tools that we think that we're subject to use, when there's an entire toolbox for us to utilize. And so if you are listening to hip hop, just be conscious that you letting death in on the daily, man. And I don't understand why. I want to say it's strategically done. I don't understand why that's what hip hop is. Hip hop is 75% of black people killing black people. And once you begin to understand that, you may listen to it with a different ear. And maybe you just a killer, you just ready to kill, and maybe you don't need hip hop music. But my point in saying all that is that try to let something that produces life into your ecosystem. Listen to The Rock or Will Smith or Les Brown or Zig Ziglar for about 35, 45 minutes a day and see what begins to happen to your mindset. I'm not saying they're going to change your world. I'm just saying just try it and see what's going on. Y'all have a good one.